Here we go then. First match with Ultimate Pool USA, and it is Cleve Thompson that's going to get us underway here at the Louisiana Shootout. 30 minutes onto the match clock, race to 6, and it is Cleve Thompson from England taking on America's Tyler Styer. And we are underway. Simon Webb and Stephen Wyatt with you on commentary for this one. Stephen, I know we've been talking a lot. It's exciting, but we are finally live.
Yeah, good morning to everybody. Good morning, Simon. And first break, Cleve has a pretty good break here. It's he's used to shooting fast.
He's very fast out there, but obviously that's essential out here with the shootout as well. 30 seconds on the shot clock. It will cut down to 15 seconds for the final 10 minutes as well. So fast play is certainly an advantage. It's an interesting match for me because you've obviously got one of the very best in America in Tyler Styer up against an Ultimate Pool pro, but not too much success for Cleve. The challenge for Cleve is going to be how well can he adapt to the table and the conditions, and the challenge for Tyler's going to be how well can he adapt to the rules and the shootout conditions.
The match timer is really something that you don't see anywhere else, and it's a different aspect of the game. It creates a different type of pressure, especially later on in the match, mixed with the shot clock. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how Tyler adapts to that if it comes into play.
Yeah, absolutely. The deeper into the match we go. And Cleve still in with a chance here. That 3 ball in the middle looks tricky.
Yeah, he's definitely got a tough shot there, and I don't think he got what he wanted on that shot at all. But he may be able to work with something here. He's got options. That 3 ball is definitely going to be tricky.
Yeah, he's going to have some issues. Tyler watching on, and he may well be thinking he might get a chance here in the opening rack.
I can't wait to see, once we get through this first round, we have a bunch of really great matchups coming.
Potentially, I mean, I suppose whoever gets through, you're going to have that anyway, but there are some interesting potential matchups. But Cleve has dealt with the 3 ball well there. That's come out nice.
And Tyler's going to be real lucky. He'd have to be really fortunate for Cleve to make a big mistake here for him to get to the table in the first frame. First rack, right?
Yeah, I thought it'd be me making those errors.
Frame. I've been hanging around you guys too much.
Absolutely.
Great.
This is very good from Cleve. Be plenty of nervous energy out there, I know, for Cleve, but he's handling it very well here in the opening rack for sure.
I spoke with him a little bit yesterday. I was trying to get his take on the rack. Obviously, he has a ton of experience with this. The rack itself, the 8 ball is placed on the spot, whereas in American 8 ball, we put the 1 ball on the spot. So the break dynamic is totally different. There's also other break rules that we don't see that you guys are used to. If a scratch on the break occurs, it's behind the kitchen, but you can shoot any direction. So there's a lot of little subtle differences, but it doesn't change the game. That's a good frame.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to run you through the rules as we go through. We're playing international 8 ball rules here with Ultimate Pool USA. There are some subtle differences, but I promise you they are subtle.
And he's going to come with a big one here. Yeah, big pop.
Cool. And some.
The 8 ball in the shootout, it counts, correct?
In the shootout, if you make the 8 ball off the break, you win the frame. If you make the 8 ball and you scratch, you lose the frame. It's the golden break, the golden duck. We won't be having that in the Louisiana Open, but it is in the shootout. It adds to the drama. And when you've got 3 or 4 seconds left in the match and you need to win a frame, you need one.
I'd love to see that happen. That's the kind of special moments that this match timer creates.
Yeah, we will see that at some point. There is no doubt.
Seeing Tyler there, seeing the shot clock come up on the back there, we didn't see that at all with Cleve, but you see the countdown there with Tyler, so yeah. He's definitely not as used to the shot clock as Cleve is.
Yeah, and he's not going to be happy with his first shot there. He wanted just to nudge that 7 out, and he's kept it pretty well hidden. So he's got some work to do. That is the only ball that's costing him here, but he has work.
He's definitely going to have to work to do it. He could actually do something right here, maybe. Maybe a little draw and pull back. If he can get around the Tim ball. It might be too steep. Oh, that was a good shot.
Maybe just overdone it, but he can work from here.
Definitely played that well. He's going to have to control the cue ball here. Oh, no.
Yeah, first miss of the tournament, and it's from Tyler Styer. And, yeah, just going that extra couple of rolls on that previous shot meant that he had to put a lot more work on that ball than he would have wanted. If he stops straight on it or just short of straight in, he's out, really.
Cleve has a big opportunity here to go up to... The race is 6?
It's a race to 6, yeah.
Race to 6.
Yeah, so fast starts are huge.
And if Cleve is able to take this rack and break on the next one, he'll really be in a great position in this match timers down to, we're probably close to the 24 minute mark.
Yeah, we're just about 24 now.
Wow. The way he pulled that ball, that was really nice. He's definitely got the pattern down. I'm not sure if that 8 ball goes past the 5.
Yeah, that's the big question. It does look like it just goes, but obviously he'll know.
And if it doesn't, he's going to have to really work something. He was most nervous about his banks. He's not as comfortable with an American player as a bank shot. So he's definitely going to have to do something here with that 8 ball. Taking his time.
Make your own mind up. It's tight.
He's still going to have to do something here. I really don't know if that 5 ball passes. If it does, it's really, really close. And that's what he's looking at.
Yeah, and he's come up a little bit short here. I don't know. He doesn't think he can hold here, so he's having to drift by and take the next ball in the side as well. And that's going to take him away from the 8. So he may well be banking this anyway.
If he was able to hold that a little bit more, he could have come on the bottom side of the 8 ball with just a follow, but that's not really an option anymore.
Yeah, he's not happy. Big shot coming up.
And this is definitely going to be the point where somebody is going to change the momentum of the match.
Yeah, that's right. 2-0, 1-1. But it's letting, if he doesn't get out here, it's letting Tyler in. And that 2-0 and having the break in the next in this race to 6 will be huge.
And if Tyler gets to the table here, he's not missing.
No,
he's not missing here. It's too open. It's too available. Big shot. Ugh.
That tells me he's happy this goes, but wow. It was already tight, but from here, no doubt, biggest shot in the match so far coming up right now.
Yeah, I might have to close my eyes when he hits this one. Here we go.
Oh,
wow,
what a shot that is.
It went by with ease.
Oh, lovely. Cleve Thompson out the blocks fast here.
How this plays out. I'm so excited for this. I've been excited for this for weeks.
Oh, it hasn't quite got the break this time.
Definitely not the break he wanted. There's quite a few problems here, no matter which suit we go for. He's got a decision to make. I'm not sure what the right take is here. Maybe the solids?
Yeah, I like the solids, but tricky opener.
To the side pocket.
He's dealt with the opener, but is he going to be on the next ball at all?
He might be able to shoot the 4 ball. He might be able to shoot the 4 and get shape for the 3. This might not be as bad as we first thought from that shot.
Well, the solids are definitely open. He just needs to get under control with it.
The 2 ball is definitely going to be the shot because I believe he's going to have to move the 8 ball to make it available in that bottom left pocket. I think he just needs the tap.
Touch straight.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of angle there.
Yeah, needed something. Just a cue ball higher. And you can see on the 3 ball here he's too straight, and now he's going to have to figure something out.
I think he's just going to, what we refer to as just taking your medicine. Take the shot, just roll up a little bit, and take a little bit of a harder shot on the 5 ball, but you have a shot, rather than trying to force something. So he's definitely eyeballing the 5 ball up in the top right. He could play this a couple different ways, really. He could play for the 1 or the 2. The 7 ball is kind of in a weird spot now with having to move around the table.
Ooh, that was almost getting him back in good shape, but it stays up.
Well, and if you're going to miss, you definitely want to miss to where you're blocking a pocket. Tyler at the table has a little bit to deal with.
Well, look, for me, I mean, it'd be interesting to see how he goes about this, but he could just play the, we're playing international 8 ball rules here. He can just literally turn the table over, play the, clear the top right-hand corner pocket, get the cue ball hidden, and he's away. But he may choose to be a bit more aggressive.
Yeah, playing that 11 into the 5 ball and either following it in or just keeping your cue ball safe.
Yeah, just anywhere on the right-hand side cushion or the rail, and you'd hide all the potting options.
Well, he's broken that up. Well, he's broken it up, but he's not broken it up to a point where he has a great shot, a great opening shot off this. But I think this is where we're going to see the safety.
Yeah, it's still available for him. He can play it from here.
I think he would probably just want to put just a little bit of draw on it and try and hold it closer to the rail. But he may have something else in mind. He's the pro, I'm not. So we'll see what he does.
He's definitely thinking about pushing the boat out here. If he's playing this off the 1, it looks high.
It does look high.
What a shot.
Wow.
What a shot. He deserves better than what he's going to get.
And that 1 ball was headed to clear the 5, and it just got a nasty kiss.
Yeah, shot of the match so far, not rewarded at all.
Tyler's a shot maker. Tyler gets himself out of trouble pretty well, so there's another good shot. Great bank.
He needs another. This angle looks awkward.
I think he can come just above the 2 and try and come down to that bottom rail using draw. Going, it would be 2 rails, 2 or 3. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I mean, he was just off the wrong way. Had to play short side, but he's got it. He's okay. This is going to be a phenomenal out. 2-0 down as well. Look, under the pressure.
And just moving towards the halfway mark of this match timer as well, correct?
Yeah, 16:40 left, just over on the clock. Wow, Tyler Styer, take a bow. What an out. There's us calling for the loss of turn. Play safe first shot, we're saying, and he's having none of it. Pulls out a huge finish.
Not as much pop that time. He kept the cue ball a little lower and not way off the table, but there's kind of a really bad situation going on at the top.
Yeah, it's awkward, isn't it? But once again, I wonder whether solids actually aren't too bad.
The opening shot would definitely be on the 2 ball. He'd have to play a combo for the 4-5, but that would also help out the 8-ball situation, he can definitely get out here.
Well, after what he's just done.
Absolutely. I'm excited. I'm one of those guys that I don't ever have a favorite. I always just want to see Hill. I want to see the sweat. But with the 6 red shootout, if we get an opportunity to see any of that today, that is such a cool aspect of this rule set of Ultimate Pool. So I'm really excited to see that.
Yeah, Cleve Thompson watching on as well. 4 times Pro Series champion, come over from England. One of the best.
Super nice guy. Got to play a little Scotch doubles with him yesterday. That was cool.
So Tyler has taken on the solids. He's come down the table first, but it is all about how he deals with the top right-hand corner of the table.
Is he going to take on the combo here right now? I think that's what he's looking at. Just got to watch what that 8-ball does. You don't want it to get married back up. Oh.
Refuses to fall.
These pockets are being a little ignorant today.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely thought Cleves was going to drop in the previous rack, but didn't, and that's the same one.
All 3 misses in that top right-hand corner.
That's true. Tough here for Cleve, though, but he's going to attack straight away, try and make something happen here, open up the area.
He's got a chance to get an out like Tyler had last rack. So he's going to have to do something great, but that's the beginning right there.
Yeah, that's not really done enough. It's certainly not what he wanted, and you can tell by his reaction. He's kept the 8 and the 9 in the same area of the table. That are really awkward.
Has a lot more work to do.
Yeah.
Cleve's definitely that gentle giant type of person. We got the opportunity to speak with him quite a bit last night at dinner. So nice, so genuine, and an absolute monster on the table.
Yeah, he's actually got some family here in Shreveport as well, so he's going to have some support out there.
Always good to have a few fans come to support you, especially when you're playing one of the U.S.'s top players. Cleve probably is not a name that a lot of people that are coming here to spectate know. So to see him play, to get an opportunity for his name to get out there and to make some new fans, I'm sure he's enjoying it.
Huge moment of the match right now, though, as we're getting close to that 15-second mark. Final 10 minutes. We're at 13 minutes just under now, so crunch time for him. Get himself 2 in front once again, or are we going all square? I think it might be all square. He's handed the opportunity to Tyler.
And Tyler's definitely going to use this to his advantage. We're definitely looking at a 2-2 situation here. Cleve looked like he had the advantage big time going into the match. And Tyler's going to turn it around.
Yeah, having a look at this from Cleve, trying to make it happen again, but disaster.
Good run here by Tyler.
Yeah, perfect, really.
And that's going to move us to a 2-2 in this race to 6. Good out by Tyler. And we're definitely moving down on the match timer. So possibly a situation where if Tyler makes it past Cleve, the next match you may see him play faster earlier on. Cleve with the break here, and again, the same situation. It's not a whole lot of spread on that bottom right. So he definitely might need to change his break.
Yeah, 1 out of 3 so far that has been, I mean, he's made a ball every time, but the layouts have not been good. There's a big difference in the way the 2 guys are breaking right now.
And this is definitely the toughest layout we've seen. Everything's kind of jumbled up with the 8, 10, and 9 there. 6 balls in a bad spot. He's got a big decision to make here.
Yeah, this might be another one where he feels the solids are the way to go, but you feel like he'll be chasing it. Oh, he's taking this in the side. I think he's going straight in and attacking. Yeah, that's a beautiful shot. I like the control he played that one with, and you just need a little nudge just to open up the 6. He now has a layout that is open. It's just a case of putting it all together. Maybe touch on the straight side again here. Similar scenario to rack 3, where he failed to get out. They may have a touch more angle this time. He can certainly force something and get out.
Well, he's done a lot better than what it originally looked like. He's got an opportunity here to take the lead. And the match timer is steadily ticking down.
Yeah, we're into the final 10 minutes.
Good shot there. Gives himself the opening.
That's slightly awkward. He needed to slide by.
Definitely didn't want to bump that ball.
Ideal world, you take the 4-ball first.
Now he's going to have to create a little bit more angle. And he's also dealing with the clock now. This is a big shot here. He has to control the cue ball. He has to hit this ball smooth. And he's good.
Yeah, he's okay. He's done well here. He's done very well. And Cleve Thompson, brilliant run out, gets himself back in front, 3 frames to 2.
But it just shows these ultimate pool pros came here to play, and they're not gonna.
Oh no! Tyler was going back for his cue, and he's been kicked in off the dreaded scratch.
Huge opportunity for Cleve right here.
Yeah, this could be the match here and now. But to keep an eye on the match clock, 8 minutes and change left. Big opportunity to get 2 clear.
And that 15-second shot clock. This is something that Cleve is used to. We haven't got the opportunity to see how Tyler is going to react to it. And we might not. That's not good.
I think he's just okay.
He's got a little bit of angle there.
Yeah, I think he's just got enough of the 10 sticking out.
Great shot. Need to hold. He's got it. Ideally, in this situation with the short shot clock, it's essentially the same idea as the 6-ball shootout. You don't want to move the cue ball a lot. You don't want to have to move around the table left and right. You kind of want to just make it as simple as possible. He can see the 13 here in the side.
Yeah, you can know Tally's just checking out the clock, running it down just a little bit here, because he's got the balls exactly where he wants it, and he feels every second he uses is the seconds he's taken away from Tyler to be able to respond.
This is a little bit of strategy here, then.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you've got to manage the clock in the back end. Cleve's certainly keeping an eye on the clock. He's running every shot down to the beeps.
And this is something that maybe the American players are not going to be used to because they've never had to deal with it. They've never had to.
It's a whole new dynamic. It changes the game.
This is incredible.
Although he's overrun that one, you should see him shake their head. He wanted just to be able to drop this in. He's now just got to watch the cue ball. It should still be fine. He's got loads of room, but you could tell he wasn't happy.
Maybe even use the one ball as kind of a hold if he needed to. Oh, he played that one really well. And he's going to let this time run all the way out, right? Like you said?
Yeah, right down to the final couple of beeps. He gets 15 seconds a shot. He'll use them.
Well, great showing here for Cleve Thompson. Makes it 4-2 with how much time on the clock, Simon?
Just under 6 minutes to go.
This is the stress that I talked about. This is the stress that some of these guys have never had to experience before.
Yeah, still not hitting it great, is he? And nothing this time. So, is there going to be a twist? But once again, it feels a congested layout off a Cleve Thompson break, but it is for the first time Tyler Styer that has the chance.
And this is the first time we see Tyler with that shot clock 3. He's going to have to pick it up after the break. Tyler's got a real good chance here. Oh, no. He missed the 2 ball. He didn't get the throw on it. Cleve has an opportunity here to almost put the stamp on this match.
Yeah, just trying to go rail first and just misjudged it. And this is when you're in Tyler's position, you're sat there and you keep looking at the clock and it looks like it's going down ultra fast. It's almost as though even, I mean, if you're unless you're used to it, you know, if Cleve takes a minute and a half, 2 minutes and doesn't get out, you know, Tyler's still very much in with a shout, but it's the damage it does to you and you're sitting there watching it going down. It's really tough.
At this point in the match, it's 4-2. At what point is there's no coming back from this mark? Yeah, what's the standard?
Well, if you think about 15 seconds a shot, you know, you're going to be clearing them up in under 2 minutes. You know, the quickest clearance we've seen with Ultimate Pool has been off the break has been 28 seconds. So that gives you an idea of what's possible. But under a minute it's fairly commonplace at the back end of matches. It's doable. So, you know, 2 behind with 2.5, 3 minutes to play sounds a long way, but it is doable. And of course, then you throw the golden break into the mix as well. Then, you know, anything's possible.
And if Tyler gets the opportunity to the table, we may see him playing speed pool to try and get back even.
Absolutely, and this is what makes it an interesting time of the match, is that if Cleve doesn't get out here, and he might not now, then there is still time.
This isn't the situation that he wanted here. He doesn't have a great shot. He's going to have to cut it up in the top right.
Yeah, he was trying to slide by, wasn't he?
But even with the missed ball, the time is running.
Well, it's 3 minutes 20 left. That is enough time for Tyler to run out here and make a break and run. So this is absolutely still very much alive for Tyler, but you have to factor in he's trying to win the match. Of course, I think right now he'd take a 6-ball shootout.
And he's definitely picked up the pace here.
Yeah.
He's not doing his normal pre-shot routine. He's picked up the pace. He knows what's at stake, and he knows the situation he's in.
Yeah. This
is a pretty quick clearance here. You don't see this from Tyler very often. I'm getting excited, Simon. It
just
so
breaks
exciting.
that drama. It really does. Yeah, still decent amount of time on the clock. Remember, Tyler has the next break.
The 6-red shootout is definitely at play here.
Absolutely. Huge opportunity for it. And Tyler gets himself back within 1.
Lots of power here.
Well, the last rack that he broke, he got kicked in off. This time I think he got saved. So that's kind of give and take there, but he has the opportunity here. He's going to take the stripes as a decent layout, but 13 ball looks awkward.
Yeah, the 13 ball is not in a very good position here. Don't think that's really what he wanted either. And with the time running, Tyler's definitely going to need to make a decision here and try and make it happen.
Yeah, we've reached the point here with a minute and a half left. If Tyler doesn't get out here, and now the match is over, because Cleve can just pot himself and let that clock run down.
This is the first experience with Ultimate Pool USA. This is the equivalent of your favorite football team being down by 1 touchdown with 2 minutes left and they're at the 20-yard line. Like, this is the final sprint because clock is ticking.
Yeah, and clock management is huge, and that's a huge part of it. So absolutely, but that was a nice shot just to nudge open the 13, and now he has them open and then a chance to get us all square. We're into the final minute of the match.
9 in the side, 13 in the corner, 8.
This is the interesting decision here from Tyler, and I think he's made the decision that he's accepting the 6-ball shootout, because see how he's slowed up. He didn't want to run through those and leave a minute, because a minute's enough for Cleve. He wants to take the break and run out of Cleve's hands here and basically leave him the golden break only. Now, when you get to real expert level at clock management, you run it down so that you play your final shot, and then the cue ball's still moving, and then the buzzer goes, so Cleve doesn't even get that chance. But I don't think he's quite going to be able to. Well, he can actually.
So if the cue ball's moving,
yeah,
the clock is still ticking.
The clock keeps ticking until the cue ball stops. So this could well be the buzzer beat appearance. Keep an eye on it. There we are.
Oh, wow.
I think we've got time for 1 second left. A slight misjudgment that from Tyler. But it is, I mean, Tyler doesn't have the choice. Cleve has put him in, and it is Tyler to go here.
This is exciting.
It's a great break. It really is a great break, and the 6-ball shootout is all about the break. Get the split you want. He can set a good time here.
This time is going to be great. Cleve's going to be under the gun.
He could be awkward on the 2 here.
A little bit more movement than he wanted, obviously.
Yeah, don't miss is the key, and he's going to set a solid time. And that's a brilliant effort. Mid-20s. I think he'll be a little bit disappointed there. We're going to get official confirmation on the time, and he coming into it on a negative.
Cleve has a different break than a lot of the other pros. He says he likes to go through.
It's not as good as split.
It doesn't work as good on the American-sized balls. He's going to have to hustle.
Yeah. Cue ball's doing a bit of running. He wants stop shots. He's still right in the mix here. Oh, missing's hurting him. Cleve's now under huge pressure. He's going to run out of time, you feel. Yeah, this is done. And this is what can happen.
What a showing.
And it is, what a match to start us off with. Cleve Thompson just comes up short. Tyler Styer had to do it the hard way. He has to come from behind, win the final 2 frames with only a few minutes to go, and then get it done in a 6-ball shootout. How about that? Ultimate Pool USA. That is everything we love about it.